Welcome to Classic Game Room. This is Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22. Sounds like it should be the 22nd one in the series, but I don't think that's what it stands for. Calling all Dragon Ball Z fans and collectors, the Japanese import, now in the US. And after you play this game, you'll think that it should have stayed in Japan. Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22. The 22 is an interesting number. Try to find one reason to like this game, let alone 22 of them. This 2003 release for the PlayStation 1, that's right, you heard me correctly, 2003, plays like a mid-90s PlayStation 1 game because originally it was released in 1995. Which has to be really bad timing because that would have made this game about 8 years old when it was released, which is before it's retro cool, and this game isn't actually all that good anyway, so even in 2012 it fails to achieve the retro cool factor, and instead plays like a sluggish PS1 launch title. Fans of Dragon Ball Z who have played any of the Dragon Ball Z Budokai fighting games will find that this game does achieve drink coaster status nicely. The packaging artwork is nice looking and the disc helps protect your coffee table from condensation. But the game itself is really nothing spectacular. Even in the mid to late 90s, I can't imagine this was terribly impressive. On the plus side, it does have a lot of Dragon Ball Z characters. But on the minus side is everything else. The background visuals are some of the most boring, disinteresting, uninspired backgrounds that I've ever seen. Virtua Fighter 1 on the Saturn makes this game look good, and without even being sarcastic, Virtua Fighter actually plays well. This does not play well. It has the Dragon Ball Z license, which is probably the only reason anyone thought to release it in 2003. Invite your friends over and impress them with your new game. Seriously, they'll be about as impressed as if you invited them over for dinner and asked them to milk the cow and churn butter. Get this archaic piece of trash out of here and let's play some Time Splitters. Or at the very least, if you hadn't bought a PlayStation 2 in 2003, you could play something else like Rival Schools, or Street Fighter 2, or Mortal Kombat, or Pit Fighter on the Genesis. So here's the menu. You need 2 players to enjoy the championship mode. There's the 1-player versus computer mode, which is immediately boring, and a build-up mode, which frankly didn't make a lot of sense. As I'm recording this in 2012, if you love Dragon Ball Z and want a good fighting game, check out Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. That's commonly regarded as a really good one. If you spot this one at a used game store and are impressed by the number of playable characters and good-looking packaging artwork, don't be fooled. Save your money. For the premium that you'll pay for the Dragon Ball Z logo, you could spend that money on Pit Fighter, Kasumi Ninja, and Fighting Masters all at the same time. Actually, one thing that's funny is there's an ad for the Dragon Ball Z Budokai game on PlayStation 2 on the back of the manual, which adds insult to injury. So a big thanks to our friend Paul for donating this game to the show. Paul from Whittier, California. Hopefully I pronounced that right. I think their ad for Dragon Ball Z Budokai should have said, "Ha ha ha, sucker, you should have bought this game instead."